good morning to you. Mhm. Good morning. It's great to stay up late. Good morning to you. Aha. Good afternoon. Yes, it's great to get up late. Good afternoon to you. And of course, we say good evening. 'Cause some of y'all are all the way across the pond. Good evening to you. Welcome to Daily Antidote of Song. So glad to be here and get to say good morning to you. And of course, good morning to Peter Amidon, who's our song leader for today. And Aaron, yes, hello. And Candace, yes. And Jojo for a minute, hi. And Linda from Orcas Island. David and Elise from Oakland. Kathy, California. Good morning. Hoda in British Columbia. Hello. That might be good late afternoon or evening. Adele. Hello. Athena. Good to see you. Kathy in Colorado. Susan. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Bob. Hello. Glad to have you here. Cox. Cat Cox in Vermont. Yes, hello. Good to have you here. Jenny in Suffolk, UK. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Yes. Doug in Vermont. Glad to see you here. Hello to Marianne in Brighton, UK. And Anne in Tennessee. Glad you're here. Trish in Victoria, BC. Hello. Laris. Hello in the UK. Hello. Day number 1882. Woo! Thank you, Carolyn in Boise. Glad you're here. Maybell Bears in Massachusetts. And Linda in Concord. Glad you're here. And George and Ellie. Hello. Welcome to Daily Antidote of Song. Sheila in Florida. Hope it's warmer than it is here right now. And Bonnie in Boise. Glad you're here. Hello, Betty. Hello, Kathleen in Albuquerque. And Benet in California, in Berkeley. Yes. And Ruth in Birmingham, UK. Hello. And Bev in Durham, North Carolina. Yes. And Louise in the UK. Glad to see you here. Lynn and Cliff in Vermont. Bob in Albany. Hello. And Elizabeth in California. Cricket in Maryland. Nancy in Washington State. Hello. Aloysius. Hello, Massachusetts. Em in Brickell. Glad you're here. And Deborah in Kentucky. Hello. Curly Tops in Vermont. Annette in California. Kay in Texas. Busy. Hi, Busy. Glad to see you. And Sydney, glad you're here. And Storm. I think that's everybody. Hopefully. Now, sometimes my thing does weird stuff that says hide people and all this other kind of stuff. I don't want to hide anybody. I don't want to miss anybody. So glad that you are here for the Daily Antidote of Song. Glad you're here. And welcome. We have the wonderful Peter Amidon as our song leader. Always glad to see you, Peter. So let's get going because we got a song and we've got stories. Oh, wow, do we have stories. Hi, Peter.
Kim, thank you very, very much. It's great to see you. Thank you for getting up so early this morning. I love your. I was thinking about that. How we're all talking. We're all coming in from not different, only different parts of the world, but different parts of the day. So I'm just going to sing this. There's no. Nobody needs lyrics on this, and have a good time. Kumbaya, my Lord, Kumbaya. Kumbaya, my Lord, Kumbaya. Kumbaya, my Lord, Kumbaya. Oh Lord, Kumbaya. Oh Lord, Kumbaya. Let's do that last, what might be new part for you. Again. Oh Lord, Kumbaya. Oh Lord, Kumbaya. Someone's crying. Someone's crying, Lord, Kumbaya. Someone's crying, Lord, Kumbaya. Someone's crying, Lord, Kumbaya. Oh, Lord, Kumbaya. Oh, Lord, Kumbaya. Someone's singing. Someone's singing, Lord, Kumbaya. Someone's singing, Lord, Kumbaya. Someone's singing, Lord, Kumbaya. Oh, Lord, Kumbaya. Oh, Lord, Kumbaya. Someone's praying, Lord. Someone's praying, Lord, Kumbaya. Someone's praying, Lord, Kumbaya. Someone's praying, Lord, Kumbaya. Oh, Lord, Kumbaya. Oh, Lord, Kumbaya. I'm going to play the piano. I'm going to get you going, and then you sing it on your own. Kumbaya. One more time. Kumbaya, my Lord, Kumbaya. Kumbaya, my Lord, Kumbaya. Kumbaya, my Lord, Kumbaya. Oh, Lord, Kumbaya. Oh, Lord, Kumbaya. Oh, Lord, Kumbaya. Oh, Lord, Kumbaya.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you, Peter.
What a great song.
It,
What a great song. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about how this all came to be. There was many of you, some of you might know, there was a project called the Black Lives Matter Commissioning Project that commissioned uh, black choral composers from around the world to write new songs, new choral songs. And at one point, there was a discussion that I got to watch between all of these composers about black choral music, and Kumbaya came up, the topic, and as one, they.
can you tell people a few of those composers? Because some
Oh
of them,
yes, that's right. So I'm trying to remember. It was Fran was one of them, who's been on a lot here, and also
let's see, Dr. Diane White Clayton.
Diane Waite Clayton, who a lot of you know for who she is, and other people know her as being Kathy Bullock's sister. And I can't remember if Kathy was one of the. And also Leah Morris.
Yes, Leah
Leah
Morris.
Morris, who's a regular, also a regular on here, and I
Was
can't
Fran
remember who
Andre.
else.
Well, Fran Andre, right?
Fran Andre, of course. Fran Andre was one of them, and I'm
Was
dropping
Arne Batson one of them?
who.
Was Arne Batson one of them by any chance?
I don't remember if she was or not. But it was, yeah. So it was quite an amazing and diverse group of people, and so when they were talking about Kumbaya, they Kumbaya has gotten a kind of an interesting and not really great reputation amongst some people because it's been just sort of almost a song that's just kind of tossed out and not really thought about carefully when it's sung. That's what I think about it. And so and this whole group of black composers, choral composers, were all saying, this is a great and powerful African American spiritual, and we need to kind of reclaim it. And I just thought that I just was really quite moved by that. So I was going to, I thought in our church, in our Guilford Community Church, we have a tradition we've started of having an introit that's, I think it's a silly phrase. It's called paperless singing. The reason I think it's silly is because this is what we all do, right, Kim? I mean, paperless singing is like I call that singing.
Thinking. Yes,
but
yes.
it's a good movement. But I say it's a good movement because people are so locked into their, and I'm guilty of this too, locked into their hymnals or their music. So paperless singing just means singing just with each other without any paper. And so we started our services with an introit where one of the choir leaders just stands up and leads a song that the congregation can sing. And I wanted to do Kumbaya. And so I looked for some different versions of it, and it was really interesting how many different ways of singing it. But there was one that really struck me. And I'm going to try, this is, you get into technology, and so I was, but I'm going to try playing this for you by sharing my screen. Oh,
All
where did it go?
right, all right.
Zoom. Good luck, okay, everybody wish me good luck. Here we go.
Yes.
Share. And I'm going to say share. And then I'm going to go to this guy here. And then I'm going to start just playing kind of, this is, I think I'll start at the beginning because he combines two songs. We'll
There
listen
we
to it for just a bit. This is from Eastern France, Strasbourg, Eastern France. Is that working?
go.
Oh,
Yes, I can hear it. Yes.
Somebody's knocking at your door. Somebody's knocking at your door. Somebody's knocking at your door. Somebody's knocking at your door.
Now, Peter, can you turn up the volume just a little bit more?
turn it up.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, uh, I don't know how to do that actually. Let me
Okay. All
try.
right. So we'll just listen then. We'll just listen.
Okay. I love the piano player. So stop share.
Yes. Thank you.
Now, could you hear? Could you hear basically what was happening there? Yeah.
Yes. Now,
So
so that was coming from Eastern France.
so that is this group, the gospel choir. Arc en Ciel Gospel de Strasbourg. Arc en Ciel. It's a gospel, and they're described as a humanitarian organization with extensive experience that raises funds for social projects around the world, especially in Africa. And I think they have several locations, but that was just, and I don't know anything about it. That's just what I got from their website. So that was the inspiration. But that got me to kind of, looking through the kind of history of Kumbaya and how it ended up being such a song that everybody knew. And it was one of the main people who researched this on. I got this a lot from Wikipedia. It's a really great article in Wikipedia. Is Steve Winnick. He's like the main author of that article. And raise your hand if you remember Steve Winnick. He's been on here a bunches, and he's the Library of Congress editor, and he's been a song leader and a host often here. And there's a story about how somebody composed Kumbaya in the United States, and then it was a missionary group took it to Africa, and they came back with a different pronunciation. It came back, and he says no. He said it's an African American spiritual that came from the Gullah culture of the islands off of South Carolina and Georgia, and it's an appeal to God to come to the aid of those in need, and it was spread from there to the southern states and to the north. Now I'm going to keep going here. Tony Salatan, some of you might know, he learned it from Lynn Rohrberg and Lynn's wife Catherine, who published this song book called Cooperative Recreation Service, and that was the beginning of of it coming to life. So Joe Hickerson sang it, Pete Seeger, of course, sang it and recorded it, and then most probably significantly, Joan Baez did a very, very important recording of it in 1962 that made it really popular. And of course, it became associated with the civil rights movement. Okay, now I'm going to switch over to Kim for your story.
Well, as we were catching up and chatting before we came on Daily Antidote this morning, I was saying that many times you'll hear these days in pop culture, well, that's just a kumbaya moment. Well, let me tell you about a kumbaya moment. A kumbaya moment happened in June of 1964. And in June of 1964, and remind me of what college that was, Pete?
Miami University in Oxford, Ohio,
Okay.
which is my alma mater, but I
Right.
wasn't there then.
So in Miami University at Oxford, well, there they were in Ohio, and there were people who were gathered, young people, college students, that were getting ready for the 1964 Mississippi Freedom Summer. And they were training on how they were going to go to Mississippi and work to recruit and to register African Americans to vote. And they knew that it was going to be dangerous. And they were having all kinds of nonviolence training and learning various things when the news came to that group that on June the 21st, 1964, the three civil rights movement activists, James Chaney, Andrew Goodman, and Michael or Mickey Schwerner, well, they disappeared at that time, and it took a long time. It took, I believe, about 45 days to finally find their bodies in Mississippi. They had been kidnapped and murdered by the Ku Klux Klan. Well, June 22nd, you have this group of college students, mostly white, that were going to go to Mississippi. And so the news was going out all over the country that these civil rights workers were missing. And they had to decide if they still wanted to go or if they thought it will be too dangerous. And you can hear this story from people like the incredible historian Vincent Harding. And they said that what the young people did is that they went down the hall one by one, and some of you are seasoned enough to remember this. When on a college dorm, there would be one payphone down at the end of the hall. And so they each went down the hall one by one to call their parents and talk about whether or not they were still going to go. Well, while that line was going on and while they were calling parents one by one, the other people in the room sat in circles and sang Kumbaya. They
Incredible.
sang that as they thought about, can we go to this dangerous place? These three have been disappeared, and many people assumed that they had been murdered, Schwerner, Goodman, and Cheney. And these young people, they sang the song, they waited for everyone to come back, and from what I understand, maybe one or two decided to go back home, and all of the rest decided to continue on and go into Mississippi for the Mississippi Freedom Summer. And so that, friends, that is the power of song, the power of community. That is a kumbaya moment. So as you hear people denigrate that song, maybe, and you can look those things up. Talk to them about kumbaya moments, because guess what? We need kumbaya moments now. Don't
We
get
need
me
them now.
started.
Yeah. Come by, and it's just it's Kumbaya. Come by here. What could it be better than just saying, come by here, Lord? I can imagine what a perfect song that was for them. I've never been in a situation where I've been asked to go volunteer for a project for which I might be killed, that my life was in danger. But I can just sort of imagine how, for the folks for the ones, the students who decided to, the young people who decided to go ahead and go down to the Voting Rights Project in the South, it's not that they weren't scared, right,
Right,
Kim? I'm
right.
sure they were scared. I'm sure they were
Mhm,
scared, but
mhm.
and that is real courage
That's
to,
courage. And
to
songs like this,
yeah.
as we know, our singing can help us to gather our courage.
Very much. Oh, so much.
Really
Yeah, so much.
something.
Yeah.
So can you sing that again for us?
Let's do
Because
it again.
we're having fun trading stories, but I know time's moving on.
No, let's do it. Come by here, Lord. Come by here, Lord. You know we need you now more than ever. Kumbaya, my Lord, kumbaya. Kumbaya, my Lord, kumbaya. Kumbaya, my Lord, kumbaya. Oh Lord, kumbaya. Oh Lord, kumbaya. Someone's crying. Someone's crying, Lord, kumbaya. Someone's crying, Lord, kumbaya. Someone's crying, Lord, kumbaya. Oh Lord, kumbaya. Oh Lord, kumbaya. Someone's singing, Lord. Someone's singing, Lord, kumbaya. Someone's singing, Lord, kumbaya. Someone's singing, Lord, kumbaya. Oh Lord, kumbaya. Oh Lord, kumbaya. Someone's praying. Someone's praying, Lord, kumbaya. Someone's praying, Lord, kumbaya. Someone's praying, Lord, kumbaya. Oh Lord, kumbaya. Oh Lord, kumbaya. Come by here, kumbaya. Kumbaya, my Lord, kumbaya. Kumbaya, my Lord, kumbaya. Kumbaya, my Lord, kumbaya. Oh Lord, kumbaya. Oh Lord, kumbaya. Oh Lord, kumbaya. Oh Lord, kumbaya. Kim,
Everyone,
thank you.
just take a breath. Just take
Yeah.
a deep breath. Hmm. Thank you so much, Peter.
I love storytelling with you, Kim.
Oh, goodness. Yes, I know we could be on a lot longer, but we're not gonna.
We're
We're
not gonna. We'll save it for later.
we'll
So
save
it's really great to see you. It's great to see all of our Daily Antidote of Song family and friends.
absolutely. So thanks so much. And everyone, please don't forget, join us tomorrow. Elena La Fulana. Did I say her name correctly, Peter? Did I say that right?
It sounds perfect.
Yes, Elena La Fulana from DC will be the song leader on Daily Antidote of Song tomorrow, June 1st. Yes, I know this morning I was on with my mom, Mama iJoy, and lots of you have seen me on with her before, and she kept singing, June is busting out all over, so. So, yes, thank you everyone for being a part of this today. So, please give another hand to the wonderful, amazing choral leader, composer, and all around good egg,
Thank you.
Peter Amidon. Thank you so much. And thanks so much to Candice. Thank you. And David and Elise, thanks for being here. Kathleen in California. Hoda in British Columbia. Susan in Tacoma Park. Doug in Vermont. Marion in the UK. Thanks for being here. Trish in BC. Thanks for being here from British Columbia. Betty, thanks for joining us. Nancy, thanks for being here. Laris in the UK. Good to see you. And Louise in UK, and Carolyn in Boise. Thanks for being here. Maybelle Bears in Massachusetts. Kathleen in Albuquerque. Benet in Berkeley. Thanks for being here. Bob in Albany. Thank you. Athena in Brooklyn. Thanks so much. Curly Tops in Vermont. Kathy in Colorado. Ruth in the UK. Anne in Knoxville. Yes. And Lynn and Cliff in Vermont, thanks for being here today so much. And Bonnie in Boise, and Kim in Florida. And Jojo, have a good meeting. And Linda in Orcas Island. And Annette in California. And Bob there in Massachusetts. Sydney in San Francisco. Kat in Vermont. Cricket in Maryland. Storm in the Zoomiverse. Jenny in the UK, Linda in Concord, Massachusetts, Elizabeth in California, Nancy in Washington State, Aloysius, yes, and Busy. Thanks so much for everything you do for us. Busy. Yes, and Jane in Texas. Thank you so, so much. Glad to see everybody for today's Daily Antidote of Song. Be sure to subscribe to the Daily Antidote YouTube channel. I know sometimes I miss some things, and I can go on back and see everything. And thanks, everyone. We'll look forward to seeing you on Sunday, June 1st. Yes, indeed. So, if you are new, please join the mailing list. Carpe Diem Arts. Carpe Diem Arts. Daily Antidote of Song. So join our mailing list. You can see wonderful posts up on Facebook and on Instagram, and subscribe to the YouTube. There are so many ways to keep in touch. So let's keep in touch and keep on singing. Thanks, everybody. Thanks again to Peter Amidon. Bye-bye, everyone. Woo!